What if one of Korea's most beloved stars dropped a bombshell that no one saw coming? Seo In-guk's jaw-dropping marriage reveal at 37 has left the entire nation reeling. The shocking identity of his bride even stunned Park Bo-gum himself. Emotions are running high. Fans are in disbelief. And the story behind this unbelievable announcement is even more dramatic than anyone could have imagined. Stay tuned as Red Carpet Revealed takes you deep inside the moment that shook the entertainment world to its core. Let's uncover every detail right now. The press conference room was buzzing with anticipation. Cameras flashing as reporters jostled for position. Everyone expected Seo In-guk to announce a new drama project. Perhaps a long-awaited music comeback. Atmosphere shifted dramatically as he stepped up to the microphone. His expression a mixture of calm and emotion. "I have something to share today," he began. Voice trembling slightly. "It's not about my next project. It's about the most important decision of my life." The room fell silent. Even Park Bo-gum, seated in the front row as an invited guest, leaned forward with a curious smile, unaware of the life-altering revelation that was about to unfold. Seo In-guk paused, taking a deep breath as if steadying himself for the tidal wave about to hit. At 37, "I've decided to get married," he said with a slight smile that couldn't hide the nervous energy in his eyes. The room erupted in gasps and frantic camera flashes. Reporters' hands shot up, phones buzzed, and within seconds, social media exploded with breaking news alerts. Seo In-guk announces marriage at 37, Park Bo-gum's jaw visibly dropped, his eyes widening in disbelief as if trying to process the words. Fans across the world went into a frenzy. Hashtags like Seo In-guk marriage and unbelievable bride trended globally in minutes. But the real shock had yet to come. Seo In-guk continued. "I know this may be surprising. We've kept this private for a long time. And I've finally found the courage to share my happiness with all of you." He glanced toward a woman standing quietly at the back of the room, her face partially obscured by a mask and hat. Park Bo-gum followed his gaze. And as if a realization hit him like lightning, his hand shot up to cover his mouth. He knew her. The bride-to-be wasn't just anyone, it was someone who held an extraordinary place in both of their lives. Gasps echoed as Seo In-guk finally revealed her identity, his voice trembling slightly as he spoke her name. The room erupted once more, reporters shouting questions, flashes going off like fireworks. Park Bo-gum sat frozen, stunned beyond words. Fans worldwide were left in disbelief, their emotions swinging wildly between shock, excitement, and tears of happiness. It wasn't just that Seo In-guk was getting married, it was who he was marrying that made this one of the most jaw-dropping announcements in Korean entertainment history. As Seo In-guk's heartfelt confession continued, he described how they had met years ago, long before anyone could have guessed their paths would lead here. Their relationship had been forged quietly, away from the prying eyes of the media. While tabloids speculated endlessly about Seo In-guk's love life, he had been building a life with someone who truly understood him. Park Bo-gum, still visibly shaken, later admitted he never suspected the depth of their bond. "I thought I knew everything about him," he told reporters afterward. "But this left me speechless." Fans flooded social media with mixed emotions, shock at the sudden revelation, happiness for Seo In-guk, and endless curiosity about a love story that had unfolded in secret. "This feels like a K-drama come to life," one fan wrote. "I'm crying and smiling at the same time," another added. "He kept this secret for so long, that's real love." Industry insiders quickly began sharing their reactions, with fellow actors, singers, and directors posting congratulatory messages. Many were just as stunned as Park Bo-gum, with some admitting they had no idea Seo In-guk was in a serious relationship, let alone on the verge of marriage. The identity of the bride added another layer of astonishment. Not only was she a well-known figure in the industry, past connection to Park Bo-gum made the revelation even more surreal. Insiders revealed that Park Bo-gum and the bride-to-be had worked together on several projects in the past, forging a close friendship. "No wonder Park Bo-gum was so shocked," one insider said. "It's like discovering a plot twist in real life." The emotional weight of the moment hit everyone in the room, reporters who had covered Seo In-guk for years, fans who had followed his career since his debut, celebrities who admired his journey. Seo In-guk's speech was nothing short of a love letter to his bride. He described her as his greatest source of strength during his toughest years, especially when he battled health challenges and the pressures of fame. She stood by me when I felt most vulnerable, he said, his voice breaking slightly. She reminded me that I was more than my career. I deserved to be loved for who I am. His words drew tears from many in the audience, with even reporters momentarily lowering their cameras to wipe their eyes. Park Bo-gum, after regaining his composure, approached Seo In-guk following the announcement, embracing him tightly in a rare public display of affection. I didn't see this coming, he admitted. But I've never seen you this happy. You deserve every bit of it. Their interaction became one of the most replayed moments online, symbolizing both shock and heartfelt support. Fans shared clips of the two stars, calling it the most emotional bromance moment in K-entertainment history. The internet exploded with speculation about how Seo In-guk and his bride had managed to keep their relationship hidden for so long. Close friends revealed that their romance blossomed quietly, away from the public eye. They had avoided being seen together in public, never leaving traces on social media, and only confiding in a small circle of trusted friends. They wanted their love to grow naturally. Source close to Seo In-guk shared. They didn't want it to be a spectacle. They wanted it to be real. As the press conference drew to a close, Seo In-guk expressed his gratitude to fans who had supported him throughout his career. I know this may feel sudden, he said, smiling through tears, but this is the happiest I've ever been. I hope you can support us as we start this new chapter together. The announcement was met with overwhelming applause from the reporters who had spent years chasing celebrity headlines. For once, this story felt like more than just news. It felt like witnessing the culmination of a real-life fairy tale. The story of Seo In-guk and his bride quickly became a global headline, dominating entertainment news in Korea, Japan, China, and even Western media outlets. Social media platforms were flooded with congratulatory posts, fan art, and emotional tributes celebrating the couple's love story. This isn't just a wedding, one international fan tweeted. It's proof that true love can thrive even in the harsh spotlight of fame. The revelation also sparked countless discussions about privacy, celebrity relationships, and the challenges of dating in the public eye. In the days that followed, more details about their relationship emerged. The bride had been a supportive presence in Seo In-guk's life for years, quietly attending his concerts and premieres without drawing attention to herself. Friends described her as someone grounded and kind, qualities that had deeply resonated with Seo In-guk. She never cared about his fame, one friend said. She cared about the man behind the spotlight. This perspective only deepened fans' admiration for her, with many calling their love story the most authentic romance in Korean entertainment. Wedding plans soon became the talk of the industry. Sources revealed that the couple had chosen an intimate, elegant venue in Seoul, opting for a ceremony that prioritized close family and friends over extravagant guest lists. Seo In-guk's team confirmed that the wedding would reflect the couple's values, personal, heartfelt, and free from unnecessary spectacle. They want it to be a day about love, not publicity. An insider shared. Celebrities across the industry sent warm messages of support. Actors who had worked with Seo In-guk praised his humility and kindness, while fellow singers celebrated a long-overdue happiness he had found. Park Bo-gum, who had been so visibly stunned at the press conference, released a heartfelt statement when he made the announcement. I was shocked, but seeing the joy in his eyes, couldn't be happier for him. I wish him and his bride a lifetime of love and laughter. The impact of Seo In-guk's announcement extended far beyond entertainment news. Fans described how his story reminded them that true love, while rare and fragile in the spotlight, could still flourish when nurtured with care and privacy. Many praised him for prioritizing sincerity over sensationalism, for sharing his story on his own terms. His fans, who had followed him since his early days in Reply 1997 and his rise as a beloved actor-singer, expressed pride in seeing him find happiness both professionally and personally. As the wedding day approached, excitement reached fever pitch. Magazines speculated about the bride's gown. Music fans wondered if Seo In-guk would serenade her during the ceremony, and industry insiders debated what this meant for his career moving forward. But through it all, Seo In-guk remained composed, quietly preparing for a day that symbolized not just love but resilience, a triumph over years of challenges and loneliness. The press conference became a defining moment in his career, a blend of vulnerability and joy that left an indelible mark on fans worldwide. Even those who weren't longtime supporters found themselves moved by the sincerity of his words and the authenticity of his love story. In an industry often defined by image and spectacle, Seo In-guk's announcement felt refreshingly human, a reminder that even celebrities, at their core, long for the same simple happiness as everyone else. The wedding finally took place. It was every bit the fairy tale fans had imagined. The ceremony was intimate yet breathtaking, filled with heartfelt vows and quiet moments that spoke louder than any grand gesture. Seo In-guk, overcome with emotion, sang a ballad he had written for his bride, leaving not a single dry eye in the room. Park Bo-gum, serving as one of his groomsmen, proudly by his side, this time not in shock but in admiration for his friend's happiness. The wedding photos released afterward captivated the internet. The couple radiated pure joy, their smiles reflecting the depth of a love that had withstood time, secrecy, and the pressures of fame. Seo In-guk's heartfelt message to fans following the ceremony brought the story full circle. "Thank you for walking this journey with me. I promise to continue sharing my music, my acting, and my life with all of you. But most importantly, I'm grateful to have found someone who accepts me completely. This is my happiest ending, and my greatest beginning." Fans around the world celebrated as if they had attended the wedding themselves. The announcement, the journey, ceremony became more than just headlines. It became a story of hope, reminding everyone that true love can survive even in the most unexpected circumstances. In that moment, Seo In-guk and his bride weren't just stars, they were two people who proved that happiness, when found, is worth sharing with the world. As the newlyweds stepped out hand in hand after the ceremony, the air was filled with applause, laughter, and even tears of joy from friends, family, and industry colleagues. Seo In-guk, his calm and composed persona, looked completely transformed. His eyes sparkled with happiness as he waved to the small crowd gathered outside. The bride, elegant and radiant, smiled warmly at everyone, her presence exuding a quiet grace that left onlookers in awe. In the days that followed, the couple's wedding photos became iconic. Candid shots of them laughing together, exchanging loving glances, holding each other close quickly went viral. Fans around the globe praised how genuine and unfiltered their love appeared. Entertainment outlets hailed the wedding as one of the most touching celebrity events of the decade, while fellow stars who attended spoke about the overwhelming emotion they felt during the vows. Seo In-guk later shared a heartfelt message on social media, thanking everyone for their support and love. This wedding was not just a celebration of love, he wrote. It was a promise to live life with gratitude, respect, and honesty. I feel like the luckiest man alive. It was the perfect ending to a story that had begun in secrecy but concluded with a moment of pure, undeniable joy, a love story that felt more like a fairy tale come true.